Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is wAFF and we're going to be watching the new trailer for the Callisto Protocol. This is actually a new survival horror game coming to PlayStation 5 by the same developers who created Dead Space. And now if you have played Dead Space, you will know how exciting news this is, because Dead Space was absolutely quality. I played all of them, and that is a solid horror game. Like, they are actually really intense. They're difficult. The world that they built, like, just the immersion of being in the game Dead Space and just being actually in space, and how your suit works, how the monsters are, the anti-gravity sort of moments, just all the different weapons. It was completely different to anything else. It had its own style. Just the whole gameplay itself was its own thing. It was very unique, and Dead Space definitely stood out amongst a lot of other horror games. I would say it's probably been one of the best sort of horror games we've had in the last decade for consoles, 100%. And yeah, just to know that these guys, well, the developers are bringing out a new horror game. It's called the Callisto Protocol. I haven't seen it yet. My friend has told me about it. I have kind of been slow with all these. There's so many new trailers. Like, there's all the new Disney things, all Marvel. There's so many new things that I haven't had time to go to. I've basically just been making music and then playing Cyberpunk. So I'm gonna watch this now. I haven't seen anything yet. Hopefully we will get to see some gameplay, but I have a feeling that we're not going to, because the actual thumbnail of this is just like, looks like a CGI moment. So it might just be a CGI trailer, but I'm cool with that. I just want to see what it's like. So yeah, let's just check it out. Here we go. I hope that it looks really scary. Whoa! Fucking fuck off. I actually shit myself. Graphics look well good. I just want it to look like... I'll tell you in a minute.
Hey man, get up.
What is that?
What the hell?
Graphics are well good.
You seeing this?
Oh, behind you, mate. What even is that? Oh shit. What is that? That is horrible. What the fuck? It's like half. Oh shit. You can tell it's gonna have some scary monsters in this, if that's already one of them.
This is Black Irons to transport ship Charon. You are cleared for landing.
Oh, sick. Yes, I am well up for this game. Coming 2022. God's sake, ages. Okay, so we never really got to see anything really, but it does give you the vibe of what this is going to be like. And going off what I've already experienced with these developers and Dead Space, it's going to be really scary. And the graphics on Dead Space were amazing. And that was like, I think Dead Space must be about 8, I say maybe 8, maybe 10 years. 8 years old, so it's really old basically, and the graphics were amazing at the time. Dead Space 1 was already amazing graphics, and then 2 and 3 just got obviously better, but like, just going off what I've already seen, and now we're gonna get a next gen horror game from the same developers. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be really well, it's gonna look good. Obviously we don't know what the game's gonna be like yet, but I can put my money on it. It's gonna be a good experience, and for me, it's one of my favorite genres of gaming, of film and everything. I just love horror games, horror films. Just the immersion you can have with horror games. For me, I just really like to have that feeling of being scared. Just the anxious feeling of like playing a game and really not knowing what's going to happen next, and the jump scares and stuff. I actually really buzz off that, even though I hate it. I love it at the same time, so I'm already going to be sold on this. So I guess all we can talk about is really what that little trailer is showing us, which looks to be that I imagine that we're going to be a prisoner. It won't be him because he obviously died, but maybe we'll be another prisoner. You can kind of just make sense of that because of that cool little green barcode on the back, which I thought was pretty sick. I liked how it was like a holographic sort of projection off his neck. That was cool, and obviously the monsters, they look really intense, but it was weird because the first monster seems to be like some robot, like an AI robot that was malfunctioning, and then obviously we see the monster behind him who looked like some like half human, half sort of like weird mesh of monster human thing, which is actually pretty cool. It looked creepy. I imagine they're going to be one of the main monsters in this game. And yeah, maybe we're just on a prison planet. The last part of the trailer we see is some sort of like surface of a planet, and it gives me the same sort of vibe as Dead Space because that is very similar to that. And maybe we're just prisoners on this planet. The whole thing is a prison and we have to somehow escape, and we're just getting chased by shitloads of fucking mutant zombies. So I'm down for that. It's perfect for me. I'm well up for it. If you haven't already, go back and actually check out the Dead Space games because they're so good. They're really, really good. I think they're amazing horror games. So if you like horror games and you haven't played Dead Space yet, maybe go back and try that out because you will actually really enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, that's all we can talk about for now. This looks cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's annoying that it's so far away. Like, got 2 years. Well, just over a year, I guess, until 2022, but you know what I mean. It seems like forever. And yeah, I hate waiting around. I just really want these games to come out now because even though I'm satisfied with what I've got on the PlayStation 5 at the moment, Cyberpunk is really filling my time, and I imagine this is going to last for months, Cyberpunk. I'm taking it really slow. I've then got another 2 playthroughs, another life paths to go through, so that's going to last me a while, but I really want a lot of these next-gen games to be available soon. I really want to experience what these next-gen consoles can give, and we haven't really got the games there yet that show the full capability of next-gen, so I'm really looking forward to that. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Please let me know down in the comments below if you're into this sort of game. Do you think it looks good? Have you played Dead Space, or have you not? What do you think to that? I would love to know all your thoughts. And as always, guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching my videos. If you haven't already and you do enjoy my videos, then please hit the subscribe button, or at least just leave a thumbs up and hit the like button, and I'll be seeing you next time on wAFFwORLD.